Well, good afternoon.
Hey,
Hi.
hey,
Well, how's your day been?
it's been all right. It's just work. And I have to go to a company picnic tomorrow, and it's all I can think about. What about you?
Yeah, do you want to say how they're making you go to this company picnic?
Yes, I love my job so much, but I genuinely just don't understand why they need me to go eat with them. I'm
So,
sorry.
for reference, Kendra doesn't eat in front of anybody. She really
No,
doesn't like eating with people.
no.
And in the past, she didn't go to these company picnics and she's been called out for not going to the company picnics.
Yes, and I didn't know it was a big deal. I've like since I've been working there for like 4 or 5 months now. I didn't know I was supposed to be going until the last one happened. And then they were like, you have to come. And I was like, no, thank you. I actually brought my own lunch, which I didn't, but I lied. Oopsies. I said, oh my God, no, I'm sorry. I can't. I forgot it was happening today. I brought my own lunch. And they're like, no, you're coming. And then I was like, no, it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then he was like, it's mandatory. And I was like, is it? I can't tell. And then luckily he was like, never mind, no worries. I don't want you to stress yourself out by going. And I was like, thank you so much because, and oh yeah, before that, I admitted to him, I do not eat in front of people. And he was like, that's weird. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth again. And then today he comes in my office, my boss, and he shows me that our head boss called him and said, so you're going to hate me, but there's a company picnic tomorrow, and our head boss said it's you must be there. Said
Why are they so
specifically,
obsessed with you?
dude, I don't know. I don't know what it, I don't know why they care. I'm like, I get it. It's like, okay, being part of the team, like going to hang out with your company and your coworkers. I understand. But can we like not do it with food? I mean, can we not do it like, can we not do it during work hours? Because I don't even take a lunch anymore. I just sit in my office for lunch and drink my drink and continue working. So now I'm gonna like have an hour tomorrow where I have to just leave and be like, "Hey guys," and everybody's like, "We won't like make it a big deal. Don't worry." I'm like, "I know you guys are gonna make it a big deal tomorrow."
And now it's making it more of a big deal.
I know, but I didn't mean to. I just wanted to like justify why I didn't want to go. I don't think it's crazy that I don't want to go to company lunches. It's a big company too. It's not like it's like, oh, like at my last company I worked at in office, we had like hot dog Fridays. I mean, if there's a hot dog, I'm gonna be there.
You'll be there. Maybe you just
And
gotta tell your new company this.
I
Serve
yeah.
hot dogs and I'll be there.
Yeah, well, tomorrow they're having brats and burgers. I was like, okay, brats? No, thank you. Put a hot dog on and like I will sneak one away and I'll eat it in my car later. At my old company, though, it was like 10, 15 people. It was like no big deal. And I still took my hot dog to my car and it was like not questioned at all, at all. No problem there. But for some reason, everybody's like, you have to be here and it's going to be horrible. And I just know it. I'm having so much anxiety about it. I'm
You
like
can do it.
so nervous. And then I've convinced myself that the reason they want me there so bad is because they want to fire me in front of the entire company.
No, they wouldn't do that.
Like, could you imagine? They're like, hey guys, guess who's finally here?
And
And they're like,
now it's her
fired.
last day.
Yeah. And then I just cry. It's like not only like am I being forced to eat in front of these people, but then I'm like
Oh,
crying in
you're
front of
crying and eating at the same time.
them. That's my worst nightmare. I'm so scared.
You got it.
I
Maybe somebody will bring up Dancing with the Stars and then it can get it
hope
going.
so, but I have yet to hear anybody in my office talking about Dancing with the Stars.
Damn it. They don't know how good it is.
I know. I've heard some football talk, so I'm going to watch the game tonight and maybe we can talk about football tomorrow.
Perfect. I think that's a good idea. You got it.
What about you?
Oh,
Oh,
nothing
sorry.
crazy. Went to bar, worked. That's it. Now ready to talk reality.
Woo!
Should we dive right in?
Let's dive right in.
Okay, should we just start right in with Dancing with the Stars, episode 2?
Bam, ba-da, ba, bam, ba, bow, bam, ba-da, ba, bow.
I'm going to start off by saying it. Baron and Britt did not deserve to go home.
I completely agree. I was actually shocked
Me
when that was what
too.
happened.
I thought he was like not even in the bottom three because you know how they say like this could be the bottom three or.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, he must be like towards the middle then. No, he got out, which I feel like Hilaria and Alec Baldwin are paying off Dancing with the Stars. Hot take. Just kidding.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I didn't say that. But who's voting for that? I mean, is that mean
I
of me to
haven't
say?
seen no, but I honestly haven't seen a single person
No.
like
And
Hilary, but I've seen a lot of people like Baron.
yeah, and everybody loves Brit. And I'll get into it later because I did start watching Love Thy Nadors. I think that's what it's called. Brooks Nader's show with her sisters. I hate Gleb even more than I did before. Yeah, it's weird. I'll get into it. So I'm like, Gleb doesn't really have any fans. Maybe Hilaria has like Alec Baldwin fans, or maybe people are fans of her, but I don't know. I just
I
feel like,
don't
how
know.
did they make it? They had to make it by the judges' scores. Also, why would you send Barron out when his coach is there?
I know that was so sad.
That
So
was
sad.
sad.
He handled it really well,
Yeah, he did. I love
but
that he was like, I really want to get the mirror ball for Britt.
I know.
And she seemed genuinely so sad.
I know. I think that she thought she had a bigger chance this year. I think we all thought she had a bigger chance this
I
year.
think Baron was good. Like I
Yeah,
said in the last episode, last podcast, I feel like once it really clicks for Baron, it'd be great because he has like the personality for it. His timing was okay. He just needed to like really click, really get in there. One or two more weeks of practice.
I agree. And I mean, yeah, I haven't seen anybody on social media who likes Hilaria, but also could be fake news, but I'm pretty sure I have seen multiple things on TikTok at least showing and saying that Hilaria has done ballroom dancing in the past.
No, she has. I've seen
And
that too.
yeah, and competed against some of the pros. Like she competed against Emma,
Oh, I didn't see that, but I know she does have ballroom dancing. And that's
which is like,
also
I don't
annoying.
think that's fair,
Yeah, because at least
personally.
like with Charlie or JoJo, or I guess this season, like Whitney and Elaine, they all had dancing backgrounds, but none of them had ballroom
Yeah, I
backgrounds.
think that's the difference. Like, I don't think you should be allowed, especially if you competed in ballroom as an like adult, which
Hmm.
supposedly she did. I don't think you should be
Yeah,
on the
something's weird
show.
with that whole
It's
situation,
so
right?
weird. And they keep like emphasizing weird stuff. Like they emphasized during her intro video, like the fact that she moved her whole family to LA for Dancing with the Stars. But it's like, first of all, they have the money to. Second of all, like a lot of people have to like move to apartments and stuff for the show. I don't know. I don't know. And then how the week one was in New York. Everything, nothing is making sense to me with them. And I
Nothing's
don't
making
like it.
sense.
It's like
Yeah,
I don't enjoy it. It's making me uncomfortable. They make me very uncomfortable
me too. My least favorite couple by far. Hope
by
they get
far.
out. Oh, I was thinking about what our bet would be. You can totally say no to this. So I do think our point system should go like you get 1 point if you got like the first eliminations right, but then you get more points as it goes on. Like if you guess like
Hmm.
third correctly, it like is better than last, you know? So points can kind of switch. Anyway, the loser has to pay for the other person's ballroom lesson, dancing lesson.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I would love to take ballroom lessons, but like I don't know if I can do that.
Also, you do live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I
Maybe
live
not.
in the middle of nowhere. I think to take ballroom lessons, I have to drive at least 2 hours, if not more.
Okay, maybe I take this back. I'll rethink this.
I would love to do ballroom lessons with you sometime.
Okay, that's
I think
fine.
that'd be an absolute blast, but I don't want to do it alone. I would need you with me because I would be like terrified.
Okay, I'll come back to this. A new bet.
Yeah, think again. But it was, we're on the right path.
Okay.
But I think we need to remember that we live in very different areas.
And I do kind of forget you are like 2 hours from a city.
Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, but fortunately, but unfortunately, we love the cornfields.
Cornfields and cows, baby.
Oh yeah, Corey and Jenna. Can we talk about their dance really quick? Because oh my god, was that uncomfortable? I like
Uncomfortable.
want to throw up just thinking about it. It was so uncomfortable and like cringy and icky and everything bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
No, I don't
I'm
think we'll
totally
ever do
okay
it.
with them being on. Not Jenna, of course, but that was
Yeah,
also one of my least favorite couples.
I agree. I'm glad he's off. He I don't think was gonna improve. I don't think he was fully in it. He just didn't give me the vibe that he was fully in it.
Yeah.
Things were also just like weird with him too. Like things were just off. Did you notice when he was doing his interview with Julianne that everybody behind him was like eating up everything he was saying? Like
No.
I swear the cat like if you watch it back, I swear the cast was told like when he's up there, act super interested because they were like smile everybody was smiling nonstop, more than they do with anybody else, and they were laughing at literally anything he said.
Oh my God, I have to go back and watch.
It was crazy. I was like, what is happening here? I don't know. The dance was disgusting and weird. And also, like, for what he's kind of talked about for, like, Chris's Angels and things like that. Chris's Angels is a crazy thing
It's
to
weird.
dive into. Like that kind of stuff. It was a very odd dance choice for him, I think, because he's already kind of seen as this, like, gross guy.
Yeah.
And then the song choice and the moves in it were very much just like guy oohing and awing over a hot woman.
Yeah, it was weird. Also, their Jenna and Corey's chemistry is weird. Like it's
Super
very
weird.
forced. I think it's hard because we know how Jenna is in a couple that has a ton of chemistry. Like last year, her and Joey, it's like she doesn't have to try. She does felt like she was like trying a lot, or she did feel
Yeah.
like she was trying a lot.
Yeah, the whole thing was off, so I'm happy that he's out.
Me too. No, me
Ugh.
too. I'm actually really glad that Andy Richter
I
kept going, and I
know.
hope he keeps going because he is improving every single week.
I hope he does. I love him. I think he's so funny, and I do want to see him improve a lot. I feel like he has a lot of heart in it.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Was Andy Richter the one that Carrie Ann hugged when she was like, "Oh, come here, come here"?
Oh my gosh, he did hug somebody. Who
I'm
was
pretty
that?
sure it was Andy.
Was it Andy? It might have been Carrie Ann.
I
Wow.
actually love her.
Dude, I
Like,
do too, but I forget what a character she is.
last season, I know we kept getting frustrated because it did feel like she was super hard on the girls, like Chandler and
It felt like she set a bias week one and then went off
mhm.
that
Yeah.
instead of like judging equally in a way.
But
But I
this
feel
season,
like,
it doesn't.
yeah, I feel like she got so many critiques last season about it that I think she's like, seems like she's working on it and still
Hmm.
being like critical while also not being like insanely, not like she was super harsh, but she just said things that like isn't quite what
Yeah,
you'd
you
say
could
like
definitely
last
tell, like,
season, you know?
you said last season, like, yeah, she had a bias. Like, you could definitely tell she made her picks very early on
Yeah.
and then was consistently hard on the same people. Even if like Derek or Bruno wasn't hard, but she was like consistently. And I get being like Derek's clearly is the judge that's going to vote lower
hmm
than the other two. But
Yeah.
that's different because Derek's pretty consistent. She just wasn't very
Yeah.
consistent last year. So
Yeah.
maybe
Same with
she's
like
like paying
Len.
attention to that more.
Yeah, like Len always was like the most harsh
I
critic,
miss
and
Len.
then like, oh yeah,
I
always
miss
voting
Len.
low, but always doing it very consistently and based on technique and the actual scoring of it, not based on the person.
Hmm. For sure.
I
But I'm
wrote
glad
down.
she's back. The dynamic is back. I get that they were doing one hit wonder and so that they had one judge do one word, but I didn't like that. I was like, let them
I
all
didn't
talk.
either. Well, they kept saying they're short on time, which I got confused about because I remember being short on
Oh,
time being such a big thing as it is this season. And also, I don't know, I could be wrong. I feel like this season there are so many more commercials than there's ever been before.
yeah, there's a ton.
I
There's
don't know
not
if
even
it's
that.
because it's like it's early week, so it's like there seems like there's a commercial between every single dancer, and obviously that will change as there's less dancers, but I feel like there's so many commercials.
Hmm. No,
I
there's a
can't
ton.
stand it. I wrote down a quote of Carrie Ann and I want to say it. Oh yeah, speaking of the one word thing,
Hmm.
when Danielle and Pasha did their dance and then Derek had his one word and he just said good. Oh
I
my
missed
god.
that one.
I would cry my eyes out if I that
Good.
was my one word. Good. He kind of shrugged too. He was like, good.
I mean,
Like it was definitely
it's
kind of
kind of
a diss.
true though. Like it was definitely, I think it was one of the more boring dances of the night.
I agree, but like, oh my gosh, that's harsh. He was just
Yeah.
really harsh in his wording, I thought. Like his one
Mm.
words were always really to Ezra and Jordan. He had the one word thing again, and he just said, content. Like, is that a dig at
Oh,
Ezra
see,
for
I
making
thought that was a
content?
good thing. Like there was a lot of content, a lot of moves, a lot of that's what I was taking it
Oh, I
as.
took it as like, oh, like you were trying to go viral on TikTok.
Oh, no,
You were
I didn't.
trying to get content out of this.
Oh, I didn't take it as that. I just took
Okay,
it as
so
it was a really good
okay.
choreographed song or
I think the
dance.
way he says things, because sometimes comes across a little like could be taken harshly, just a one word thing. I don't know. Maybe
Hmm.
that was it. I couldn't quite
It'd be so hard to
figure
do
it
the one
out.
word thing. I mean, his
It
other one with
would.
Scott and Riley was blue. So I think he just doesn't,
Yeah.
he can't put everything into one word.
I
Maybe
did
he
like when he
struggled.
said, yeah, I did like when he said for Lauren and Brandon, he said ethereal. And I thought that was like
Mm,
spot on.
that is spot on. That was
Hmm.
very true.
That dance was
Yeah, she's
stunning.
really good with that. Also, Brandon is really good at making his partners like ethereal like that. You know, because
Yes.
like
Yeah.
Chandler had did that, and
Hmm.
um, why am I Lele? I feel like he's
Yeah.
like very good at doing
Making
that.
his partner shine.
Yes.
Yeah. I loved their dance. It was so beautiful. She's just such a graceful dancer.
Yeah,
It's just
once
awesome.
you after the last episode, I was like, okay, I think you're right about them going to five because they're really good.
I am obsessed with them.
Oh, also going back to really fast about Britt and Baron, and Derek was like talking to Britt about how good she was. It just reminded me, did I send you that TikTok of Derek posted this week about his wife?
Yeah. Of her learning sign language for Britt and Daniel's
Yes, for
wedding.
her maid of honor speech. I thought that was
Yeah.
so beautiful. You could just
I
tell they're like really, really good friends.
Yes. And I have been watching so many TikToks about Britt and Daniel's wedding. I just
Same.
sent you one because I'm like, and I was crying. I just sent you one. I was crying while watching it. It's so beautiful. They're such a beautiful couple. You can just tell there's so much love in like their whole group, but between those two, it's so
Yeah, they're beautiful.
beautiful. Oh, I need to go back and watch their season.
Me too. Honestly, I need to watch their love story start.
I know.
Robert and Whitney, of course, were still really good. Not as good as last week, but like we had said, I think for those more serious dances, I think he has to like get in it a little bit more. And it was just
Hmm.
more timing, I guess.
I
It
agree.
makes sense that he did so well on the jive.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a very
Jivey
energetic
person.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wrote a comment saying he seems like he gets energy and confidence from the crowd, which is helpful. He
absolutely. And wasn't it a
glows a lot.
tango that they
I
did?
think so. Yeah. Yeah, it was a
Tango's
tango.
my least favorite dance of
I
everything.
agree. Yeah. So I'm not going to be like super into it, but
Hmm.
I'm excited to see him do like a waltz or like something like that and see his more serious side and him maybe do a more like storytelling dance,
Absolutely.
you
I'm
know?
so sorry. We have to pause for a sec. I have to go get my tacos. They got delivered. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back.
Hey. With like, we're just gonna dive right. Are we just gonna go right back to it?
We're gonna go right back to it.
Okay. Um, with Robert and Whitney's dance as well, I have a note that says, "Does Robert even know social anxiety?" Question mark.
I don't think so.
Because that man, I swear, there's no, I can't see any nervousness on
No,
him at all.
he's he's so great. I was like listening to an interview with him and Whitney, and Whitney was just saying how this like bubbly, positive person is how Robert is during rehearsals. And she's like, I try to like poke him to make him annoyed and stuff. And the most he'll ever get annoyed is he'll say far out. And then Robert goes, yeah, it's like a saying in Australia where we say far out, Brussels sprout. I'm just like, could you imagine getting in a fight with Robert and he was like, far out, Brussels sprout?
Yeah, like, does he say angrily or is it just like, far out, Brussels sprout?
I don't
Far out, Brussels sprout?
know. I don't know.
Curious. I'm gonna have to push his buttons someday and see what how he says it.
Yeah, we'll go to the Australian zoo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, keep going.
Um, well, I'm just gonna talk about other people. Is that fine? Is that your only thoughts on them?
Yeah.
Okay. Elaine and Alan.
Loved.
I love them. That dance was so, so fun. And
Yeah,
I
it
love
was.
how they gave everybody blue pom-poms in the crowd.
I didn't even notice that.
I thought that was
Oh
such a
my
good
God.
touch.
What
And
was
like
I
it just
doing?
I don't know what you were doing during this because you missed a lot, but I thought that was such a cute little touch on their dance and it just like added so much to the whole vibe. So
That is very cute.
loved. And it looked like they were just having so much fun out there.
It definitely did. Yeah, you can tell she's like enjoying every single minute.
Oh yeah, Jordan and Ezra. I kind of think they stole the show of the night. I
Oh,
think.
yes. Sorry, I don't know why I was like having to rack my brain on their dance again.
I feel like they were one of the top dances of the night.
Absolutely. Oh, fantastic dance.
Yes. It's like they were having so much fun too. She was like smiling the whole time. The energy was great.
Yeah, it was
Uh
perfect. And I love Carrie Ann's reaction.
yes. Yeah, it was so fun. And just a little note as well. When Jordan puts her arm around Ezra's waist, he like holds her hand. It's
Oh,
so
that is
cute.
really cute. They seem
It's
like
like,
really good friends.
yes, it's just such a beautiful little like physical touch, sweetness, friendship vibe. I was
Oh,
like, oh
I
my
really like them a
gosh.
lot. She seems like she's really like taking a ton of notes too. And I
Yes,
loved when she had said that she takes criticism really well. I think that really shows that week to week she's going to be like really improving.
I agree. I love them. Just a little note on Lauren and Brandon's dance. I think
Yes.
she deserved at least 1 8. She got
Mm.
all sevens, and I think should have got at least 1 8,
Yeah,
personally.
Hilaria got all sevens. You're telling me Lauren
Exactly.
did the same exact as Hilaria?
No,
No.
stop paying them, Baldwins.
Dancing with the Stars.
Allegedly.
Don't take the bribe, allegedly.
Allegedly. um, Alex and Val, I also thought were one of the top dances of the night, too.
She's getting so good.
I was very impressed. Her confidence this week versus last week was like an insane switch up.
Yeah, night and day for
So
sure.
I think like she really surprised me, and I'm very excited to see how they progress. I feel like they're going to do really, really well throughout the season.
Yeah. No, it was great.
Mhm.
I also think Whitney and Mark, really, really good.
Yes.
Great. And then also other Mormon wives, Jen and Jan. Theirs wasn't as good, not my favorite, but
Same.
still, like we've said, this whole year is so talented.
Very talented. For week two,
Oh,
these are
also
crazy.
Dylan and Daniela. We forgot to talk about them.
Oh yeah, sorry guys.
um, I thought, I mean, there's definitely things he's going to improve on, but that samba roll.
That samba roll was
Yeah, and he really had his
crazy.
hips moving because of samba. If I was on Dancing with the Stars and they gave me samba, I'd be like, I think I'm gonna be sick this week
Yeah,
because I don't think I could move my hips like that.
I can't move my hips like that at all. But he had it going on. Also, the whole time I was thinking, because you could tell he was like, he's so much taller than her the whole dance. The whole
Yeah,
time I was thinking about how last week you were like, He's not that tall. I think about the same height." I
I
was
thought the
like, "No,
same thing while
he's
watching it.
like
I
a
was
foot
like,
taller than her."
I'm stupid.
I know. I was like, he's really tall, actually.
He
I looked it
is.
up. He's 6'1".
Yeah, I don't know why I thought he was short.
And Zach Efron, if I remember right from the Google I searched, the search on Google,
Okay, yeah.
I think Zach Efron was like 5'8" or 5'10" or something like that. So it was like Dylan Efron is much taller than his older brother Zach. That's how I know. Just a
Wow.
fun fact.
Thank you
Zach
so
is shorter
much.
than Dylan, and Danielle is shorter than Dylan as well by a lot.
Wow. Yeah, they were great.
They
Love their
were.
dance too. I mean, that's all I have for Dancing with the Stars stuff. I really like this episode.
Me too. I
What's
like
our
this year
theme
they're kind of
next week?
switching. That's what I was trying to think. If you could look, do you gonna look it up?
I'm
But
looking it up right now.
perfect. I like how this year they are kind of switching up the weeks a little bit. Like they're still keeping their main weeks in there, but I like the new themes of the week they have going this year.
Absolutely. Next week is TikTok night because I said
Oh
Charlie D'Amelio is
yes.
going to come,
I
which that'll be
love
fun.
Charlie. And I hope
Me
Charlie and
too.
Mark do a dance
I hope
together.
so
I mean, I'm
too.
pretty sure they will. Even if they recreate one of their dances, I would love that too. But I would also love to see a new dance from them too.
Yeah,
Either way,
absolutely. Yeah,
they
we
have
have TikTok
amazing
night.
dances.
Amazing. I
Okay.
like go back and watch theirs all the time.
My three top Charlie dances:
Okay, name them.
Simpsons, the
Which one is that
Simpsons
one? Oh,
dance,
Sims. I think it said Citizens. I was like,
the
what?
The
Simpsons, me too. That's also
Simpsons
top. I wonder if we have
dance.
the same top three.
Her like emotional dance about anxiety, where
Hmm.
he's the anxiety, and then their waltz.
Yeah, that was mine too. That was
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, so we have TikTok night, Disney night, dedication night, Wicked night, Halloween night, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 20th birthday party, Prince night. Oh, Prince is in the singer. I was thinking like Prince and Princesses. I was
We
like,
are from Minnesota.
yeah, I know. It's a really exciting night, but I don't know why in my head I was thinking Prince. Like one would be Prince Eric, one would be I couldn't even name you another Prince. And then the finale.
Yay!
Fun. Since we were just talking about Dancing with the Stars, can we just get right into Love Thy Nader because it will.
You tell me everything.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm gonna admit, I forgot that that was a deal we made that we were gonna watch it this week. I totally forgot. I'm gonna catch up and watch it this week. I promise. So sorry, but
perfect.
you just just say everything.
Well, I've only finished the second episode. For reality TV, I like it. And I thought I would hate it. Like I thought it would be very of the four of them being like, our lives are perfect. We're all models. We're all beautiful. Like, it'd just be like, okay, where's the poop? But no, they actually, I think, really dive into like every single, well, not every single girl so far has come with a problem, but like, or like some sort of thing in their life. Um, but like they all talk pretty real. So the first episode has Gleb on. So basically, oh, let me just start from the beginning. So it's the four of the sisters moving to New York together. There's a few of them already live there together, but now they're all going to live there together. And they have like this big penthouse apartment. Brooks is having her launch with Hudson Jeans. And at the same time, Gleb has 2 days off of the Dancing with the Stars tour. So he comes to New York and stays with them. And immediately when he comes up to the penthouse, he doesn't say like, "Oh, hey guys, oh my gosh, how's your guys' days?" Getting along with the sisters. He immediately rushes to Brooks and they just like make out, grab each other's butts. I'm not even kidding, dry humping. And it was like that the entire like the sisters sat on the couch and were like,
Right around the sisters, not
right around
excused
him,
from
like
them.
on the same couch as the sisters are sitting.
Oh my
And it's
God.
not like a it's like blah, 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 and then like ass grabbing and kind of humping each other. Like I was like, just get a room at this point. Um, but he's still even not acknowledging him. And even the sister's like, okay, guys, okay, our parents are about to be here. Yeah, it's so gross. I'm like, this man's old and like he is older than her. Like that's super disrespectful. It's
Yeah.
not like he's like a 22-year-old that just I don't know, is crazy. He's like,
Hmm.
what, 40?
I think so. Something around there.
Like, should know his manners by now. One sec, I'm on my cord and I keep like getting too enthused and I can't like move.
Enthused.
Okay, so then the parents come up and they're from deep Louisiana. You can tell very conservative. They've been married since they've been like 20. I guess they were saying from the ages of 20 to 25. That's when they had four girls. So
That's crazy. That's me right now. Imagine me with four girls, four
I
babies.
know. Isn't that crazy?
Oh
That
my
would be
gosh.
crazy.
That's nuts.
So they come up, and even the sisters are like, "Hey, we should not be doing this around our parents." They come up, and they're not really changing that much. They like, there's not as much ass grabbing, but there's still a lot of PDA. And I was like I could never do that in front of my parents ever.
I could not do anything like that in front of you even,
Right? And
let
I was
alone
like, okay, I
mom.
get it. If you were like drunk at a bar, been there, done that in front of you, but
But
not
like
like
not
not
really.
that much. But you're drunk
No.
at a bar or whatever. That's different. Not at home while we're sitting on the same couch.
No, that's so weird.
And we lived together for years. That never
Yeah,
happened.
that never happened. It would never happen.
No. So then,
Oof.
yeah, the parents come up, and then I guess he was ending the Dancing with Stars tour too. So him and Brooks had talked about him moving in indefinitely into their apartment with the four sisters, but she never talked to the sisters first. She just agreed that it was okay with Gleb, and all the sisters were like, no, this is a girl apartment.
Oh
And
my
then the
gosh, I would
dad
be
learned that too, and he was like, no.
I would be
And
so
even he was
mad.
just so disrespectful to the dad. He kind of like was talking about how he was going to marry Brooks, and the dad was like, "Well, you have to, come down to Baton Rouge. You have to meet the whole family first." And like Gleb was like super offended by that. I think he just assumed the dad would be like, "Oh yeah, marry her," and it was just weird. Basically, they have a big fight, him and Brooks, that hit well, not a super big fight, just a little tiff. But he kind of gets manipulative, and he's like, "Your family is like a lot," and then he goes, "I have to leave anyway." Like it was like the next day. Okay. I'm just kind of giving the whole rundown of what I've watched so far.
Give it to
So,
me, girl. I wish
so
I didn't say it
then
like that. Sorry. I'm gonna say something else. Okay, girl.
give it to me, girl. Let me take a sip. Okay, so now it's the morning of her like Hudson launch, which is a huge thing in her career. She has makeup people coming all day to get her and her sisters all ready. It's like this big thing. Turns out Gleb left his phone at her house and she didn't know. And she was like freaking out. She was like, it's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours since he landed. He hasn't texted me. I think he's still really mad about our fight. And all the girls are like, oh, this is just like, this is toxic. This is a toxic relationship. And luckily they are very open with her about it. But sometimes I don't like with how much they talk separately as sisters. But I guess if you have four sisters, I probably would too. We'd
Yeah.
probably be talking shit about other
Yeah, I feel
sisters.
like that's what would just happen. As
Yeah.
long as it is said face to face eventually,
Oh yeah, they've
probably
all
soon
said
enough,
all
then
said,
yeah,
"Hey, we have a weird feeling about Gleb," kind of thing.
good. Yeah.
Also, side note, the only other weird thing of this show is they use Chat GPT a lot, but not like just to search things up. Like it will give back, like for example, one sister when they're talking about Gleb, she goes, "Hey, Chat GPT, give us all the tea on Gleb before he met Brooks Nader," and it goes, Gleb, blah, 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 cheated on his wife, blah, 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 blah. But then they do it again later about like what to do when somebody cheats on you. And he gives this long thing that's clearly not ChatGPT because it kind of throws in like, ew, boys at the end. So I'm like, I'm not understanding this ChatGPT thing in this show. Anyway, I don't know how to explain it.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know why we have to ask ChatGPT, what do you do when a man dumps you? You kill him. Just kidding.
Whoa. Not just
Um,
dumps, that's like cheating, Lauren.
what?
Cheating equals killing. Dumping equals sayonara.
Oh, I meant cheating in my head. I was not dumps. I meant cheats.
Yeah.
Yes, that means
Respectfully
kill.
dumping, just sayonara. Cheating?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Um, so anyway, now they have, so it turns out Gleb left his phone at Brooks's place. She goes through it. Turns out he's been having threesomes in Joshua Tree while they've been together. Yeah. So now she's crazy because the three sisters are pissed. And that's all we know about Gleb yet. And I know worse things come with Gleb because she hasn't really broken up with him yet, where I've seen, and as the sisters also said, they feel like Gleb has that little manipulative talk that will bring her right back in. But all the sisters hate him. And even at the Hudson party, one woman came up to them and was like, "Oh my God, I love you, Brooks. Like, I loved you guys on Dancing with the Stars. I love Gleb." And the sister goes, "Well, we hate him."
But
I
I
was
mean,
like,
say it how it
I
is.
like this energy. Yeah, there's the youngest sister is my favorite, Sarah Jane. Um, they haven't like gone too much into her. She's like a model in this city. She's queer, but her parents aren't like super approving. So I'll be interested to see how that plays out this season. Sorry,
Mhm.
Smushy in your background is like staring me down.
You're crazy, girl. Oh my God, that was creepy.
Yeah, um, I lost my train of thought. That was like a lot of eye contact. My last thing with them is I do really like their family dynamic, even though her parents definitely need to be more approving of the younger daughter. But I feel like that's gonna happen. The thing I thought was very cute was after the Hudson show, they had been drinking all night, and Brooks during the whole thing of the show, she was just like, "I just want to make it through this, and then I can go home and really like let my feelings feel." She's in the bathroom with her sisters, her three sisters, And she just starts breaking down crying. And then they're all crying and like talking about how they're going to kill him and all this stuff. And the dad comes in. He's like, whoa, what are you guys all doing in the bathroom? And then Brooke starts crying more. And then the dad sits down too. And it was really
Oh,
cute.
that's so sweet and
Yeah,
beautiful.
it really was really beautiful.
That's what I've kind of wanted to watch because the little clips I've seen on TikTok, that's what I've liked about it, is I feel like their family dynamic is kind of similar to ours, like very close, and that's what I've picked up on at least.
Yeah.
Tell each other, probably a little too open with your family, but like ends up being good kind of
hmm
thing. But that's why I've wanted to watch it
Yeah,
mostly.
so far I really like the show a lot.
Yay, I'm
So,
excited to watch
yeah, but
it.
I didn't really like Gleb before this, and now I really don't like Gleb. And I feel like it's gonna keep getting worse because I just felt like the way he was disrespecting the dad was really rude. I'm like, Gleb, you're not even that far. You're like closer in age to her dad than you are her. Like, you should have respect for this man.
Yeah,
Also, if you're saying you're gonna marry
disgusting.
her, you need to respect her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And even the way how he like didn't greet any of the sisters when he first walked in and immediately went and started like ass grabbing her. I was like, ew, this man has no respect for
Yeah, that's
anybody. And
disgusting
not even Brooks, because you wouldn't be doing that if you respected this person.
for sure. Did they ever touch on like what happened to them? What happened with them like in the middle of Dancing with the Stars season when they kind of seemed like they were fighting and then like because it was I guess it was it right after they got voted off that people were like, oh, there's like drama happening with them. But then they did their finale dance together and everybody was like, oh my God, are they gonna dance together or not? Because apparently they're fighting. And then they
Mm.
did, and then they were caught making out backstage.
Yeah, I don't. No, they haven't really talked about it, but from what it seems like with them, they're very on and off. They're very much of like
Mm,
super passionate. Then they're gonna have a stupid argument, or Gleb's gonna be like, "You're cheating on me," even though Brooks is like, I literally, I'm not." But then Gleb's is over here having threesomes in Joshua Tree.
so it's like maybe you're projecting because you're cheating.
Yes,
Classic man.
classic.
Oh my God, I've never heard that one before.
So they don't really dive into it, but now when I've seen them, I'm like, oh, I feel like it was just their pattern. And the sisters too, like when they were first, before, before the cheating and stuff, sisters were telling Brooks, they're just like, you're super hot and heavy from the beginning. It's kind of making us nervous because it's like
Hmm.
very love bomby and you're just out of a divorce.
Yeah.
So, and then Brooks is like, well, have you seen him? He's like the hottest man I've ever seen. And I'm like, is he?
No, you'll see hotter girl.
Exactly. You'll see hotter, you'll see nicer, you'll see men that are obsessed with you. And that's what you should have. It's 2025. Girls are not with men, they're not obsessed with them.
Exactly.
Also, Brooks, you are so hot. You have,
Literally.
you're a like super rich model.
You have
You,
amazing hair.
yeah, you have a great family. Know your worth, girl. Know that the man that comes in next better know your worth.
Or kick him to the curb.
Kick him to the curb. And no more cheaters. If you see in the past online that this man has had cheating allegations, we don't want him.
You hate to believe it, but sometimes the saying is true. Once a cheater, always a
A cheater.
cheater.
Especially with Gleb, there were multiple allegations.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like
It's like,
he
okay.
sort of fell in love with the person he was dancing with when he was married. Like, I
Yeah,
can
not
kind
great.
not great, but I can
Yeah.
kind of see that happening.
Sometimes things happen, unfortunately, but if it's yeah, multiple occurrences and not like immediately like oh,
hmm
regret, 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 then kick him to the curb.
Kick him to the
Always.
curb. Yeah.
You can never trust a man.
Never trust a man. Never trust a man in Joshua Tree. He'll just have threesomes.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No men allowed in Joshua Tree anymore.
Next show. Oh yeah, Love Island Games. I was like, I know there's another one we're
Love
watching.
Island
Okay.
games.
Well, how far are you? Are you caught up fully?
Okay, I don't know. I think I'm on episode 8. I think I just finished it. Like I just saw
I'm fully caught up. So
Chris
say what you just watched.
Chris just left because he broke
Chris
his
and
finger.
KK.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we are fully caught up. There's another one tonight.
Oh, I'm caught up fully.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
we
That's
can fully talk
crazy.
about all of it.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay, I'm freaking obsessed. Not like, oh my gosh, but like it's really good. Also, I watched After Sun for the first time because I usually don't watch it on regular seasons.
Was it good? Because I didn't watch
It
it.
actually was so funny. Sally is so funny. She makes me laugh
Oh,
out
I would also
loud.
love to see what she's saying about Johnny now.
Because at one point, Johnny and Justine like FaceTimed in, and like Sally's going to Justine. She's like, "Hey, girl, oh my God, you look so good. You look so good." And Johnny's like, "Hey, Sally." And she's like, "Hi, Johnny."
Oh, I have to
It's
watch those
so
now.
funny. She's
Because
like so petty about Johnny, but like in the funniest way. And then the girl that Johnny was coupled up with Love Island Games last season, that I guess he did her wrong somehow. I haven't watched that season,
classic.
but yeah, he did her wrong. She also is there with Sally. So it's like those two like talking kind of bad about Johnny, but, like in a funny way.
Oh, I'll have to go back and watch
And
it.
then Moira, I never said her name right, but
Moira
Moira,
Higgins.
yeah, she's the host.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
she's like just funny all the time, you know.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
actually
I
good.
gotta
I
watch
usually don't
that.
watch them, but it was funny.
Let's just start it off with Johnny, going through with Johnny. I really think he is going to screw Andrina over.
Oh, for
Like, he
sure.
doesn't even seem that into her.
No, he's just using her because she won't go with anyone else. Like she's like middle of the ground. But if once somebody else comes along that's better than her, like at challenges, he's gonna go immediately.
Yeah, and I swear, she thinks that they're going to be married and have children.
She's obsessed with that man.
Yeah. So
Dude,
it's not going to end well.
Andrina is something else. I'm sorry, but like every time she's on the screen, I'm like,
Dude, same. I can't even say it. The elimination, and then
oh my
where they
God.
said that her and Johnny were safe, while there's other people that are still about to be eliminated. And she's like,
Literally, like I was like, what noises are those?
also, I was like, this is really disrespectful to people. Like, you can be happy for
Yes.
yourself, but you should be like, oh, yay. Oh, I'm so grateful. Okay, now be sad again for everybody else.
Yes, even if you're crying, like if even if she was crying normally, it would have been weird. And I'm an ugly crier, okay? I get like shame around crying. I understand, and I don't think anybody should be feel shameful when they're crying. But I will say, do I think that's a real
No, she's doing
cry?
it. That's why I think with everything on Drina, she's doing it for attention.
Yes, because her
It,
laugh, the way she can shut her laugh down immediately, nobody who's actually laughing and supposedly laughing that hard that her real laugh is
that's
coming
what I've
out
noticed too.
can
She's
shut
like,
their laugh down like that.
yeah, if you're laughing that hard, it's hard to even like put a smile, like take your smile away.
Yes. And immediately she's like,
It
well, she
feels,
does her like hyena laugh and she's like, okay, like what's
yeah,
next?
it all feels very
No,
performative. Like
her
when she
cries are
like
crazy.
when Johnny and Chris were dueling and Johnny had won that first one and she immediately falls to the floor. I was
Dude,
like, also, girl, play it cool. You cannot show this man how much you like him,
no, it's so
especially Johnny.
weird. Yeah, because he's gonna play you no matter what. He's not a good guy. We've seen it
No.
time and time
So you
again.
need to be like, I can do anything without this man.
Yes. And then at one point she was crying in her confessional as well, her weird cry. And then she like wiped her tear. You could just like obviously we're not close enough to see her tear, but it was very much giving Kim K when Kim K CGI'd her tear on her face during one of her confessionals. It was
Yeah.
there was no tear there that was shed. It was weird. She's I'm like I'm sorry, but I do need her off my screen.
I
I
know I
hate to
was
be the
hoping
worst,
Nicola
but
would have
I
picked
know,
Andrina.
dude, I did not like that at all. I thought that was so shady.
Yeah, it was a little, the whole thing was weird. I mean, it'd be super hard to pick because she did say, didn't she say Andrina was one, her KK and Andrina were her best friends there?
I think so, yeah.
And I
So
do agree. If I was in, if I was against any of them, I would want to be against Adrina out of KK
yeah,
and what's her name again?
Andrea.
Andrea. I want to say Andrina because they're so similar.
I know I get them
Andrea.
mixed up.
Um, they're super competitive and like very strong
Yeah.
and it seems like super strategic. Not saying Andrina's not, but I would want. I mean, she already got demolished by Lucinda. I too would pick Andrina to stay.
I know. I would as well, like, yeah, game wise. It just was a sad decision with it being like KK and Andrea are best friends. It was
Yeah.
sad to see them like really deal with that. I
Yeah.
also, if I was them, like, I don't think I didn't like have
Nicola.
any judgment towards KK for not wanting to talk to Nicola.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm,
I feel like I would also be like,
with KK, it was fine. With Chris, it was not.
well, the way he handled it was different. It was worse.
Yeah.
Like, I like how KK was like, no, I'm trying to like get prepared for the duel tonight because she was just trying to like mentally prepare and didn't want to have her emotions brought down that distracted her. Chris is like, yeah, once I win this challenge, they better watch out for me. First
He
of all,
wouldn't
like,
even look them
you
in the
broke.
eyes, either of them.
Yes,
It was
so
so rude. And with Nicola, I felt really bad because she's like obsessed with this man. So it feels very manipulative. It feels like Chris knows that she's super obsessed with him. And
mm-hmm.
he's like, I have the upper hand. Like, at
I
least
cannot
Isaiah is probably
stand
going to
him.
call Chris out. Unfortunately, like, I really do like Nicola, but I feel like she's like not, she would never get mad at Chris, it feels like. But maybe she
Yeah.
would. But it feels like Chris felt like he had the upper hand in that. And then, yeah, it was so weird. He's like, they're all going to regret it when I win. Like, it was very, well, yeah, KK was very much about herself, just being like, for me, I can't talk
Yeah.
to you right now.
And they
I
were
do
more
wish she
speaking
would
on,
have gone back to Nicola and said, like, no hard feelings. Because even at
yeah.
the end, when they were all sitting on the bleachers and she was like, you're not a victim, I did feel bad for Nicola a little bit there. Yes, Nicola was acting like a victim, but like Nicola doesn't know anybody coming into this. She's the only one from Malta. Of course, she showed that she felt like an outsider. So now I do see from her end how she's like, "Oh, I'm losing these friends that took me so long or like took it was hard for me to get out of
Yeah.
my comfort zone."
I for sure see both. Sorry, my stomach is growling, if you can hear that.
We didn't hear it.
Good. I for sure see both sides. And at the end of the day, the game playing side of it, Isaiah and Nicola did exactly what they were supposed to do. They got the
Yes.
power couple out. They got the last power couple out. So it's
That's where
like
I'm like,
they did the right thing. It just was really hard to watch with it being KK and Andrea, who are really good friends, and like that's part of it. Like Chris, I was like, doesn't matter, you're not friends with Johnny. Like I think I was just really sad about the Andrea and KK no longer being able to be together thing
I totally
part of
agree
it.
with
Because I
that.
also those are my two favorite girls in the villa right now.
Hmm.
So yeah, but
No, I totally agree with that. Because when Andrina and not Andrea, Andrea and KK were going against each other, I was like, I don't really know who I want to win this.
I know I like both of them a lot.
While
So
Chris, I was hoping Chris would demolish Johnny, but
really, oh my God, I like Johnny's annoying. Like I can't stand either of them. They're my two least favorite by far. I cannot handle a single word that comes out of Chris's mouth whenever he's on my screen. I am like so angry.
no,
He's
I
just
totally get that.
such a manipulative person. Like straight off the bat, I just don't see any. I'm sorry, I don't see any redeeming factors in that man. Like
No,
he bugs the hell out of me, and I'm so glad he's gone. I'm sorry, but I really am because
yeah.
I needed
Well,
him off
even
my
just like
screen.
to Isaiah, not even like they're friends, not even looking him in the eye.
Yeah.
It's so it like makes you be like, well, now I'm above you. Kind
Yes.
of like it's not so him being like, I'm so what does he say about himself? Mature,
Mentally strong or
mentally
whatever.
strong. That's not
Yeah.
mentally strong. That's manipulative.
That's the thing. He gets them confused. He doesn't know what mentally strong means at all, which is the same. He's just the same guy as the actual Love Island season. It's
Hmm.
just we saw so little of him there that it was like, okay, maybe he
Yeah.
was portrayed poorly, but it's like this is like no, he showed his true colors. And he's probably my least well, Curtis is down there too.
Yeah.
He's one of my least favorite Islanders of all time.
Well, he did
Like
that same
genuinely.
stare to Huda too when Huda was trying to
Yes.
have a conversation with him. It's his like
He's like
manipulation. And with
scary.
Huda, we were like, well, I didn't like the way he treated Huda whatsoever. But
No.
we were also like, okay, well, Huda's, also done wrong in this. To treat Nicola like that, she has done nothing wrong. KK and Chris did the same thing last week to another couple.
Literally, and
What you do when you're a
KK,
power couple.
yes, if KK and Chris were given that option, they would have chose the last power couple as well. Like
Yes.
they were Chris came in there right away saying, I'm here to play the game, I'm here to play the game. Okay, well, Nicola and Isaiah were also playing the game, and now you're gonna
Hmm.
get mad at them for it. Like, F off. F
Yeah.
off. I am not a fan of him. I think he's so incredibly rude, and I'm sorry. I don't think he broke his finger. I don't. I don't think he broke his finger. I think that he couldn't handle actually losing to Johnny and couldn't take that because he's such a prideful person. His pride and his ego is insane. He couldn't handle his ego being taken down at all. So instead, he took the cowardly way out and said he broke his finger. That man, allegedly, in my opinion, did not break his finger. He just couldn't stand the thought of losing to another man.
I see it. We're having a lot of alleged hot takes this week.
Sorry. Sorry. But that man makes me angry.
Yeah. Now, a man that doesn't make me angry and a couple that doesn't make me angry in the show, I love Garby and Kendall.
I completely understand now. I do as
Okay.
well. Kendall, like, really is surprising me. He's
Me
like a favorite boy
too.
on the season. He's so sweet to all the girls. Like, even as their friend, like, I just think he's such a sweet guy. He's coming across so pure
Mm-hmm.
and like kind-hearted. And I'm just like, this is, I can't, like, do I even know Kendall at all? I don't think so. Because beyond the villa, I was like, oh, he's kind of arrogant. He's very out there for fame and money. But this Kendall is not giving that to me at all. So I'm like, I don't know who you are. I'm confused. But I hope that like this is Kendall. Because
Yeah.
I like
I
him.
could see these two being together.
I agree. I love Garby as well. I think she's
Mm-hmm.
so fun.
Yeah, we need more screen time of Garby. I feel like I haven't seen her that much in the most recent episodes.
I agree.
Oh yeah, Toby and Lucinda are coupled up. Love them.
Yes.
Don't love
I
them
like
together. I
Lucinda.
like Toby and Andrea, but I think Andrea's gonna go back to Josh, unfortunately.
Yeah, but then Josh and Justine made out,
Oh yeah,
which was like
true.
interesting and out of the blue.
But Andrea and Toby had a vibe.
I agree. I like them together a lot. I want
Hmm.
those two together. I know on After Sun, Sally was like saying that she could see Justine going with Chris, and I really don't want Justine to go with Chris.
Oh no.
I am like, I know they'd be a power couple. I get that, like game wise, but I don't even want her
Wait,
around
Justine
him.
and Chris? But now Chris. Oh wait, now Chris is out. Okay.
Oh yeah, Chris is out.
Yeah. I was
Yay,
like,
that can't
that's why
happen.
I was like looking and I was like, am I missing something?
Oh, thank goodness, because that which I just was like, that'd be so horrible. Okay, good. Never mind then. Maybe Josh and Justine, Toby and Andrea. Who
Yeah.
else is on the show? Oh yeah, Andrina and Johnny.
Oh
But I
wait,
guess
it's Tyreek and Lucinda together, isn't it? Not
oh
Toby.
yeah, but they're a
Lucinda.
friendship couple right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tyreek has been talking to
KK.
KK,
And now
who's now
she's out.
out. Huh.
We'll have to see this next episode.
And
Sydney's back with, or see, she's on the show and
oh my
she
God, I
had
totally,
Isaiah squirming.
dude, his whole, like they said, his whole demeanor changed. But I'm not gonna lie, the way he looks at her, I
Oh,
like it.
he likes her. And I kind of want them to be out together, but I
Me
love
too.
that they put him in a clown outfit
I know
for
he
when.
looks so stupid.
And I was
Oh,
like, Nicola must have been like working it because for them to get their everybody's heart rates up because Isaiah, whose heart rate would go up when he's in a clown outfit?
they're probably just like laughing so hard that their heart rates went up.
Yeah, maybe.
That's just crazy. But Sydney came in hot. I am so excited to see what happens with them. I
Hmm.
really hope. I know she's saying right now she doesn't really want to give it another chance and that she thinks he's a good guy, but like, doesn't want to go there with him. I hope that they try it.
Yeah, you could tell he was like into her.
Yeah, they do have something. Like their chemistry is already good. Just when they talk to each other, they just seem so comfortable and like they just look at each other so lovingly. So
Yeah,
I hope so.
they do. And then who did she kiss? She had said it in that episode. Like, we met at the Love Island premiere last year
Oh yeah.
and they
And they didn't
kissed.
remember. Did the person didn't remember?
No, I think they remembered.
Oh,
I don't remember who it was. I have to look back at this. But yeah,
I can't
I'm
remember.
obsessed with Love Island games. I'm for sure gonna watch it right after this.
Same.
I guess it comes out at 8, but right after this. Um,
Same.
all of the challenges so far, I'm just every time I'm like laughing. Like
Dude, it's the funniest show. I just
yeah.
don't think I ever realized. It makes me want to go back and watch last season because I didn't realize this is what the challenges were like. I thought it was
Hmm.
very much like sports, more an Olympic kind of stuff. I didn't think it was like funny, like the challenges they have in the games. Like always in like regular Love Island seasons, I'm like, oh, I wish there was more challenges this season. And
Hmm.
this, it's like literally a challenge every episode.
It's like fight to the death.
It's this last challenge was insane. Like the way
Yeah.
they were like, I just can't even imagine being in there. I would
No, I don't think I
throw
would do
up.
that well.
I would definitely throw up multiple times.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty athletic, but with the strength, like if I had to go up against somebody a lot stronger than me,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
don't know if I could do it.
Also, I can't do the heart rate challenge.
No, that would not be for
I
me.
don't like the, we know we said it before with this Love Island. It makes a little more sense with Love Island. Oh my God, Love Island games, um, that they would do the couples dancing with each other.
Hmm.
But I still don't like the couples. It feels just like one big orgy. I like when they just do them individually.
I agree. And then it's like it should be like the boy and the girl that raise it the most. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wish like it would have been kind of fun if they did the boy and the girl that raised the most and then like did a recoupling or something like that with orders of scores. Because I'm
Mm.
also like, are there ever
We had
recouplings?
one recoupling, didn't we?
Did
Like the
we?
first day or something, second day by the fire pit. I thought we did.
I can't
Maybe
remember
I'm
now.
off.
I don't remember, but yeah, I'm just curious to see how it plays out. But it's fun. And I like how they just randomly bring in new islanders and kind of spice things up.
Me too. I
It's
like it a
cool.
lot. 10 out of 10 so far for me.
10 out of 10. It's so funny.
Yeah, it
It's so
is.
funny, but then you're also in there emotionally. It's like everything you'd want in a show.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
good.
agree. Love. That's all the
No.
shows I'm watching this week.
Same.
Should we get to our picky dicky? Picky dicky.
Picky, dicky, picky, picky, dicky, picky, dicky.
I have mine.
Okay.
Let's just keep it on the Love Island games talk. Out of all Love Island Islanders,
For like all shows.
all shows, who would you pick for Love Island games to be like who do you think you would work best with?
Hmm.
Physically, you could do the challenges, or you guys would keep going through.
Obviously, Tommy Fury.
Wow.
I got a big old crush on Tommy
Still?
forever and ever. He's great. He's really worked on himself.
Okay.
Him and Molly are back together. They're beautiful with Bambi.
I did see a Tommy or Molly's one TikTok with Bambi when Bambi was like, I want to bite people.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah. A ginormous crush on Tommy. I also just think we'd work really well together. Obviously, he has the strength. He's a, athlete, and I think we'd have a great time together. We'd giggle, and I think our minds work similarly. I
yeah,
think.
they kind of do.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we got a good vibe going on. We'd be besties.
I could see that.
What about you,
Give me a second.
Curtis?
Absolutely not, unless it was a dancing challenge. Obi, maybe from the
Oh,
UK.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, our height difference could be not great if there was some sort of challenge where we need to like, I don't know. You know how some challenges you can't be different heights. Maybe that would
Yeah.
come into a problem, but I feel like he's very level-headed. He would talk it through. He's also athletic. Yeah.
Yeah, why has he not been on like a
I don't
game or
know.
All Stars
Also,
ever?
there is gonna be a new All Stars in January. So
Exciting.
hopefully they haven't announced like who's on it yet.
Yeah,
They
I
just
would love
announced
to
it.
see him again. He was so fun.
Yeah, he was. He'd be fun on the games too versus an
Yes.
All Stars.
The games would be so good for him.
Yeah,
Like his personality was such like having a good time, but also he's competitive.
absolutely.
I got one.
Yes.
Okay, you're touring, sir. Who out of Vanderpump Rules would you want to be your tour guide?
Peter. Okay, I don't like Peter that much, but I feel like okay, let me tell you, I'm gonna give two different ones actually. Peter, because I feel like he would give you all of the tea. He'd be like, I made out with Katie there. I made out with Stassi there. I made out with Dana there, and he'd tell you way too much. And I feel like you just have a few shots with Peter and he would really tell you everything. Not that
This
he
is
already
true.
doesn't on his social media, because I feel like he really just doesn't care what tea he puts out about Vanderpump. But then if I wanted to go for somebody that I enjoy and I want to know more, it'd probably be Katie or Stassi.
Hmm.
What about you?
Yeah, I would want Stassi to give me the tour
Hmm.
because she would also give all the tea.
Yeah,
too.
she would.
Yeah.
Um, just going on Vanderpump before we end this, some Vanderpump news. Did you see the whole thing with like Sheena and Katie about how like well, everything, I guess there's multiple things. Like Sheena's not going to be asked to do the Valley because she kind of threw the producers under the bus with the filming of Katie, her Brock and Sheena's wedding, where Katie was like on the
Oh,
outskirts. You can see that whole
yeah.
thing.
I
And
did see
Katie's
that.
like, stop dragging me all into this every single time. Like, this is why we're not friends, kind of thing.
Hmm.
And then another thing is Sheena's just been a rampage this week. Sheena blamed her friends for not supporting her book.
I saw that. I saw that she was blaming, I think specifically Lala,
Yeah,
because her
it's
and Lala are fighting right now, like publicly. And I think she's upset with Lala for not supporting her book as much as she supported Lala's book or something like that. I'm just like, Sheena's something else. She just never changes. Like
never
this
changes.
Sheena, like the things you hear about her now and you see interviews of her now could be season one Sheena, and I would not at all know the difference.
Yeah.
Except, you know,
Like my friend, she sent me that link, and then she was like, Sheena got is getting more mad at Lala about her book than she's about Brock having an affair on her while she was pregnant. I'm like,
literally,
yeah,
yes.
girl will never blame a man or get
Never
mad at a
blame a man,
man.
but she will go at a woman for anything publicly. Like she has no shame.
You remember when it was like season one when she had dental surgery and she got so mad that Stassi didn't text her?
Well, hobble off. Okay, I will.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no. I think it's like, no, hobble away. Okay, I will. And she hobbles away. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Sheena is
Sheena.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Entertaining, but nuts.
Nuts. Anyway, that's all I had. There's not a ton of new news other than I um new reality news other than they announced Love Island and Sheena's shabakles.
Shabakles.
Is that a word?
I think so. Something bockles is a word
Okay,
though.
it's not shabakles.
No, what is it? There's like shenanigans, but there's also something with bockles. If you mixed two words together,
Okay, let's do
what's the
Sheena
second one?
shenanigans.
Yeah, but what
That
is
should be a new bit. Sheena shenanigans.
it's
And
like
then
what
we
is Sheena up to this week? That should be so funny.
Okay, we're starting to do that every single
And then
episode.
we should find a quote from her of what she's doing. Like sum it up with a quote from her and then explain what she's doing this week.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have. Kind of a short reality week. I
It
liked
really
it.
was.
Bye.